Hey everybody, I'm here to do an update. It's not really tied in with my usual weekly Monday weigh-in, but I haven't had a video camera for a while. I loaned it out to somebody who needed it and I just got it back. So I'm going to do an update and cover just a few things. First, I guess I'll just start off with weight loss. Monday when I weighed, I hit the 39-pound mark, and so I did a few figures here. It's been 16 weeks since my surgery, and I started my pre-op diet 2 days before that. And in that time, I have lost 34.6 pounds since the 2 days prior to surgery. When I say that I have lost 39 pounds, I started about a month before just trying to cut back on sugar and high-fat foods, and so I lost a little bit before that. But since my actual surgery, I've lost 34.6 pounds, and that's an average of 2.1 pounds a week. I had my second fill 3 weeks ago, and since that time, I have lost, well, I don't see exactly how much I've lost, but it's an average of 2.7 pounds a week since my second fill. So weight loss has picked up a little bit just since the second fill. The last time I did an update, I think I talked about some stuck episodes that I'd had, and that has improved in the past couple weeks, but it was pretty rough the first week and a half to 2 weeks after my fill. What I've found is that my band does not like anything that is gooey or pasty, which is, I guess I'd read about that. Now that I think about it, you know, like if even crackers, they turn into form of paste. But, you know, I originally talked about getting the hummus stuck, and it was just like 2 teaspoons maybe of that. Let's see what else. At Halloween, I did the stupidest thing. I had treats on my desk for people that would come into my office, and I'd really, for the most part, stayed out of them. And for some reason, I don't know what happened exactly. I think I was just really stressed at the moment, or I had been stressed, and it was kind of like a letdown moment, like I finally had a chance to relax because it was so busy. And I had some chocolate Hershey Kisses in the bowl, and then I also had little packages of Teddy Grahams. And it was lunchtime, so I was a little bit hungry, but I just ripped that little package of Teddy Grahams open, and I just chewed, and I chewed them well, but I should have known the pasty. And then I ate some M&Ms and some Hershey Kisses with it, and then I thought, you better stop, girl, or you're gonna get sick. This is silly. And I didn't stop. I just grabbed another pack, and you know, there's only like 8 of those little Teddy Graham things and those little kitty snack pack things, but I ripped another one, and as fast as I was thinking I shouldn't be doing this, I was cramming them in and didn't stop, and then all of a sudden I could feel it, and it was horrible. And it took me about a good 40 minutes, the rest of my lunch break, to walk around, go in the bathroom, having, you know, the slimes, and trying not to let everybody know that I was about to get sick all over the place. So that, I think, was sort of my turning point, where I thought, you can't do this anymore. This is crazy. You've figured out for sure now that it's things that turn pasty and ooey gooey. And it's weird. They form a plug. And when finally, after, you know, however long it takes me, usually it's like 45 minutes to an hour or so now, to finally get it up, it just comes up this mucusy plug. I know that's gross, but it's the truth. If you're considering lap band, it's just a mucusy slime plug with the cracker paste in it, and somehow it just gets all gooeyed up in there, and it won't go down the hole. Now, the things that I have real good success with are ground beef. I can eat a taco even with the lettuce and some ground cheese on it, or shredded cheese and a little bit of sour cream. Pizza toppings is one of my best things to eat, because if I get a supreme, I get a few vegetables in it and quite a bit of protein. But certain pizza crust, you know, it's not like the crust off of frozen pizza. I don't think it would be as filling or as nutritious as maybe what it might be on some certain pizzas that I know where to order them from, where they're very cheesy and have a lot of meat. I know that's a high fat content and a lot of calories, but when you're only eating it as the toppings off of one pizza, it's not that different than if I'd had a cheese stick and some ground beef or sausage or something like that on the side. I also do well with chicken breast, sausage patties, and I have learned that when I'm on the go, it used to be in the mornings when I'd take the kids to school, I'd stop at McDonald's and I'd get a sausage biscuit, and then I'd just toss the biscuit, or an English muffin and toss the English muffin. But now when I go through, I just order a sausage patty and it's $1. And same thing at McDonald's, you can just order a grilled chicken breast and that's like $2 or something like that. And then you don't have to toss the bread and feel like you're wasting anything. What else do I have on my list? Hair loss. My hair's fallen out by the buckets, and it's a good thing that I had ridiculously thick hair. I'd be totally bald by now. It just, when I get done brushing my hair and curling it in the morning, it's just all over me. It's on the counter, it's in the sink, it's on the floor, and I can take my hands and do this on the floor to clean the floor up and, you know, pull it up like this, and it's just a pile of hair, and that's not counting what's in the sink and the bathtub and the back of my coats and my hoods. And I'll show you, it's partly because it needs to be colored. You're going to see some gray too. So having gray hair roots popping out doesn't help it look very thick and full. But I'm going to color it this weekend, and hopefully that will help disguise some of it. But as you can see, I'm not in any, you know, chance of losing all my hair anytime soon. I pray anyway. Suppose I could wake up and it'd be gone in clumps or something like that. But luckily I started out with thick hair. I just haven't done much research yet, but I do intend to take a look. I also have a question for everybody that takes the biotin. I do too, and my bottle says 1 tablet up to 4 times a day, and I was just curious how much everybody else was taking that's using the biotin. I usually try and at least get in 3 a day. I don't know if that's helped me from losing more than what I have lost, or if you're just going to lose it no matter what. But anyway, I'm curious how much biotin everybody takes. Talking about vitamins, I also take a B complex every day, and I couldn't handle the chalky calcium. I had the Celebrate brand, and I don't think it matters if it's Bariatric Advantage or what. If it's that big chalky calcium, I'm not going to like it, so I switched over to the Viactive, I think it is, the little caramel chews, and I can do those with no problem. I rarely miss my calcium now. And then I do a Celebrate brand multivitamin every day with iron, and the label says to take 2 a day, and I probably should be better at taking 2, but I usually get at least 1 in. What's hard is to try and time it, because you can't take your calcium supplement within a couple hours of taking your iron, and when you're having to take that many different types of supplements a day, you've got to be able to space them apart, and it just seems it's a pretty big pain. Let's see. Some cool things. I've packed up 1 whole round of clothes so far that I have, I started to say outgrown. I haven't really outgrown them. I've undergrown them. My clothes grew, I guess. So I've packed up several trash bags full of clothes and shipped them off. I went through all my clothes in my closet that were old, didn't fit. Some of them I'm famous for buying things and never wearing them. So there was things in there that had tags, and I bought a pair of jeans that were a size 22 the other day, and mostly my pants are still 24s, but I've lost a lot of weight up in through here. So I don't know, it feels like I'm wearing a new wardrobe, but truly most of it's just clothes that have been in my closet that I bought and never wore, or that I just haven't worn for a few years. And I'm hoping to be out of those sometime around the new year, and maybe stick with them and just, you know, hang tight till spring, and probably have quite a few new clothes in my spring wardrobe. Let's see. My goal by November 15th was to have lost 41.5 pounds, I think. So I've just got a few pounds to meet that goal. And then my goal by my birthday in January, middle of January, is to lose 50 pounds. So I think I'll probably meet that, if maybe even exceed it at that time. And it looks like I'm running out of time, so that's about all I have to say for this update. And I love watching everybody's videos, and there's quite a few new people, especially some lap banders that I've run across, and So I'm wishing everybody well, and I'll be watching your videos, and thank you for watching mine and the nice comments that I get. And if you have any questions, just leave me comments or send me a private message. Have a good week. Bye.